We are back after what was this, episode 16 through 18, the couple retreat and the sort of night before the decisions. And let me tell you, what a shit show.
It's bad. We one couple down, another couple down. It needed to happen though. I'm
Ugh, thank
so
God.
glad we ended this batch of episodes with no more Devin and Caitlin.
Yes.
Free
Yes.
us, free us.
Free us because Caitlyn and Courtney were cut from the same cloth, in my opinion. Both not in a position to be married.
You will not hear me at all defend Caitlin today. You will not hear me at all critique Devin. I
Mhm.
promise you, I don't have it. I actually wrote in my notes that Caitlin is a joke, and I also like basically Adam and Caitlin to me are no Felipe and Caitlin to me are jokes.
Mhm.
Um, Poor thing though, honestly. I am gonna offer her some compassion.
Mhm.
Baby is messed up. I don't know what them past relationships did to her. I can imagine.
Yeah.
I was not too far off from Caitlyn at a certain point, and I can totally see me being 28, really wanting to be married, but also really hating men because of
You
the trauma.
said it. I was like, she doesn't like men. And I understand that it's possible. Like I hear a lot of women who are in successful relationships be like, I don't really like men. I just like my man. But she actually really doesn't like men.
Well,
Like,
she hates men because men have hurt her
yes.
real bad, real
Yeah.
bad. Um, so she is very tough. She's very prideful. I
Very
think I
tough.
make an issue that like I'll include myself. A lot of women, Gen Z and millennials, we kind of have that problem of women. We can be very prideful, very like, don't mess with me.
Mhm.
But we also just like because we have to because we've kind of had to become that basically. We had
Mhm.
to become tough because, and again, I really don't know what her past relations happened, but I'm getting the vibe that it might be some not fun sexual experiences.
Yeah.
I can imagine she's probably been cheated on. What girl has not been cheated on?
Well, she said that. She said
Okay.
she's been cheated on. So we know that. But I think it's more than that.
Yeah, like she has some
Mhm.
sexual trauma for sure.
Yeah.
And I just it's you have to do really hard work and therapy is not enough honestly. You have to
Mm.
want to change yourself. Like I'm learning for myself that I have to work through letting my guard down, letting my armor down so that I can't like so me and another person can find a heart connection.
Mhm.
Because you're not going
Mhm.
to see she's not seeing Devin for who Devin is. She's seeing Devin as a man who
As
just
a man, right.
wants something from her.
Mhm.
Um and I do feel bad for baby Devin. I do.
Yeah. And it's just, you know, I'm more like seeing from Devin's perspective, as I've said multiple times. And like even the little like comments that he makes where she's like, I don't like that comment. I don't like that comment. I'm fine with her saying that. I think that's good for her to establish her
Yeah.
boundaries. But I'm just like, dang, like she's so uptight. Like he'll like, he's a little vulgar, right? So he'll be like, well, shit, I'm just trying to fuck. And she's like, don't say that. And like in my head, I'm like, I don't care. Like talk however you want. And I don't care about like people being a little vulgar. But she's really sensitive to certain phrases and certain words and I just feel like, ooh, she's got some stuff
She got some
built up.
stuff. She's got some stuff. But it's so interesting because she likes to like joke around. She's like
Mm,
self-deprecating. She was kind of comfortable flirting with Mecca. It's like, you kind of you enjoy more what you really can't have. Like it's not that
mm.
serious. So, but they were definitely flirting. They were definitely
First of
romantic.
all, I whatever space I had for Caitlyn was eliminated by her acting that way with Mecca. That was unacceptable. Why are you pulling her for a chat? Did you forget what show this is? It's not Love Island because this is not pulling other men for a chat. This is I'm here with my spouse and we're trying to strengthen ourselves. And I do not like the fact that she pulled him for a chat. Then we see he's putting his chain on her. That chain situation, I'm lighting the house on fire.
That's
Arson
crazy.
tonight.
What you a married woman, a man is a married man, a married woman, put exchanging. No, there's no way that that's like a thing. That's no way that that's okay. And I know it seems playful, but that's just
No, it's
it's
unacceptable.
like when you put some boys like varsity jacket on, like that's like the very like
Exactly.
it's
Or
like
like if you're like
ownership.
grabbing a guy's hat and you put his hat on, like it's a very flirty little move. And like I have plenty of smoke for Mecca. We're gonna get to him in a second. But on the Caitlyn side, that was not acceptable. And I thought it was very reasonable for Devin to be like, she doesn't flirt with me like that. She's not giving me that cute, playful energy. Every time I'm with her, she's always cold and shut down. And then Adam, who I actually really liked in this batch of episodes, also confirmed or validated something that Devin had said previously about Caitlyn being very different when the cameras are off because they had their double date and Adam was like, Caitlyn might as well have been there by herself. She was giving
Yeah,
Devin nothing and the cameras
yeah,
were off.
yeah. I actually do feel like they didn't kiss. They have not kissed.
That's
Kissing
crazy.
is so easy, especially you find him attractive, and this man
Right.
wants you. I don't get it. I don't get it. I question so much about her.
Truly.
But also like you can tell that she's also very immature because him liking Taylor Swift is not going to create emotional connection. Like
Mhm.
like pulling him in, like that seems to be the thing that like is like if I can get him on the Taylor Swift train,
Mhm.
that's gonna be a lot for me. And it's not going to do much. Like I just it's not going to grow an emotional connection because
Right.
you guys bond over Taylor Swift.
Right.
That's not gonna happen. And that was like a little. It's a bit embarrassing that that keeps coming up.
Right.
Uh,
Right. A little
but
childish.
this kind of does prove our point that like Mecca, Caitlyn, Devin, and I feel like Devin might kind of like. I like the conversation that him and Nikki were having.
Mhm.
Like,
Yes. And
look
that
at a
made me
black
think what
woman.
you said about like, oh, he would be open to black women because him and
Yeah,
Nikki had a nice little rapport.
they
It wasn't
did.
inappropriate. It was
He's
just
got
like a nice
good
energy.
energy. He's got good sexual energy. I'm just gonna say it.
Baby, I'm over here like, no, I don't like white men. But let me tell you, hey Devin, I kind of
I'm flirting with Devin. If we had the bar, I'm flirting with Devin. I'm not gonna hold
okay.
you. I am.
And he a little thickums. Anyways, let me stop.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I don't get out much. Um, but yeah. So what did you enjoy about Adam?
Okay, so I just loved how he was just calling everything out. It was so
Yeah,
cut to the chase. Like and in a way that didn't feel rude or like at least not overly rude.
it was honest.
Like it didn't seem judgy. It just seemed like he was like, "Oh, Mecca, so do you like white girls?" Like I'm trying to understand. Like, what's wrong with Belle Jolie? Is it because she's not white? Oh, she's not thick. So what? You want her to have bigger titties? Like he was just like, "What's that? I
Yeah,
want to understand." And so I like that. And even when he was when they were on the way home, and he was like, "What do you say?" Uh,
he was going off about
Tori and
Shawn.
Felipe walk so Devin and Caitlin could run or something like that. And I
Yeah,
just like how he was just like calling a spade the whole time. Like we
yeah.
needed that.
He did get some good one-liners, and I did need to know what was going on with Mecca. I'm so glad we
Right.
got to the point. I did need to know, and but like I know we're getting there,
We
but
can
I
go
just can't
there.
believe it was
Let's
boobs.
go.
I can't believe it was boobs. Boobs? Boobs? What we're talking about?
Is Caitlin, does she have big boobs?
No, she might be. Because I looked after.
Right.
Now,
After that.
Belle might be. I don't know if she's a B or an A, but she might be a B or an A. I don't know. Caitlyn could be a C, but like it's not. It's not. She ain't giving no big boobs, like nothing to talk
Right.
about.
Right.
Really, you know what I'm saying? Like as a y'all don't see it, but there's some
Right.
things down here. Um, sorry, for both of us actually.
Right. We are both
Um,
big titty committee. And so I'm like,
mhm.
to me, they're all thin. But I mean, look, Belle Jolie is a thin woman, but that doesn't matter. Like, if she really has the things you're looking for, that kind of stuff it doesn't matter.
It can't be. It can't be. It can't be the thing that's like weighing on you to this day that
Exactly.
she doesn't have boobs. Like, because she
Hmm.
just does have enough. I'm sure. I just can't. Um, I will say though, I'm finally gonna say it. The necklace. The necklace probably did kind of make the necklace that Belle wore on her wedding
Hmm.
day. That might have turned between that and then like he's looking for the rest. I get it a little bit. I get it a little bit. The
That
necklace was
it was.
distracting, and there was nothing to kind of counteract
Mhm.
that. You know what I mean?
Look,
I don't know.
it's
It's
not
heavy.
it's not a problem that he thought that. It's a problem that he said it. Like
Yes, that is the point.
he
That is the point.
thinks whatever he's gonna think, but you don't say that at the table in front of everybody, and then double down on it, and then come to the retreat and I know Adam was asking him very direct questions, but even if he had intervened with like, but look, Belle's beautiful, but like he wasn't trying to like de-emphasize it.
That is actually all Felipe and Mecca needed to do at all these times. Like, I did not
Exactly.
find her, but I think she's beautiful today. I mean, look at her; she's gorgeous. I think she's, when she does this or when she wears that, like they can also bring that in. And like, I don't know if Mecca just doesn't know how to, or if it's just like not in him. I'm just gonna take this off.
Mhm.
But that's all they had to do. That's all they had to
That's
do.
all.
Now, I agree that like no, you should not say that, but I don't. Do I need to know? I wonder, maybe I don't need to know.
Yeah.
Like, would you need to know if your husband, partner wasn't actually that attracted to you?
I think I would be able to tell because I'm Devin.
Mm,
I want you all over me.
mm, mhm.
So if you're not, I'm immediately going to be like, why? What's going on?
Yes. Yes. That is actually, and maybe this is, reading Belle, maybe that the way she has taken this is the right way. I'm not sure. But I'm like, girl, what? Ask him. Like, I get that you're hurt, but like, what's going on? I want to know what is
Yeah.
going on. What are you not finding attractive about me? Like, what are you feeling? What are you thinking? maybe it's best that she is not asking those questions, but I would like to know, like, if I
Right.
was in her shoes, we begin into it. Not in a combative way. I just like, let's
Mhm.
break this down so I can understand you a bit more.
Mhm. At the end of the day, too, I think Mecca lied, and he reinforced it like no racial preference. A lie is a lie is a
It's
lie.
clear it's a lie. It's clear
Because
that it's a lie.
you sat here and said, "Oh, the matches I thought I would have is Caitlyn and Michelle." You don't remember that part?
When did he say that? Did he say that with the
Girl, you
boys?
gotta go back. When they were doing one of their, like, questions in the hat games, the
When they were
question
talking,
f
go
yeah,
ahead.
the question for Belle and Mecca was, if you it was something like, "If you didn't have the match that you have, who would you think your
Yeah.
match would be?" And
Oh,
Belle said, "Nobody." And Mecca
yeah.
said, "I'm just gonna answer because I'm playing the game, Caitlyn or Michelle."
I think I do remember that. I think I just missed him actually saying the names, but I do remember it being like, there you go again. You said the thing. I remember that
Mhm.
happening.
Yeah, girl, he
Michelle
said Caitlyn and
and
Michelle. And then right after that, Caitlyn pulled him for the chat. So I'm like, girl, he has already just established that you're kind of his type, more or less. And then y'all are
yeah,
gonna go sit on the couch and be hee hee ha ha. And then that same night do the chains. The disrespect.
that's messy.
I'm
That's
burning the
messy.
house down.
That's messy. That's Belle, please say no. Don't. Just don't. There's no work. There's no in the she said something that really pissed me off because black women we do this a lot. And maybe other races do it too. I don't know. I I want to stay with Mecca because I think I can make him better. I think that I can make him a better person. That's not your job.
That's actually
That's part of
not
it.
your job.
That's part of, being in a relationship, like friends, everyone, we make each other better. But that can't be the sole reason why you want to stay with him. Because what about you? What about you?
Exactly.
What are you getting out of this? Company?
She said, I think I can contribute something to his growth. And my first question was, and what is he contributing back? Because right now he's contributing insults, he's contributing making you not feel attractive, he's contributing trauma, he's contributing ugly, unkempt nails. He's
I'm so glad.
contributing that he did not get his hair done until the group trip, which makes me think he didn't care about looking good just for you. That's the contributions I'm seeing.
You ate. You ate. Clip it up, baby. Clip it up. Clip it up.
Because why didn't you get your hair done until the group? Why doesn't your
That's
hair look good just for me?
yeah, just take it out, wash it. Like you haven't washed your hair in a month. That means
Yeah,
like and you have a wife now. Like you're absolutely right. Like it's and again, Belle be keeping her hair tight. Okay. It never
yeah,
looked I can't say nothing about Belle's hair, period. I'm so glad she said something like, I didn't say I wanted a guy who wears nails. I'm like, ooh. And that's a
period.
perfect example of not liking
Exactly.
everything about your partner, but keeping it to
But you don't
yourself.
have to say, but she's not over here like tripping about it. She's like, yeah, I mean, if you ask me, I don't love it, but whatever.
How do you feel about the way that she defends him?
I think that there's some part of her that feels like I'm really projecting here. I don't know if this is like all the way true, but I'm wondering if it's like something to do with him being a black man and she feeling like as a black woman, I need to defend this black man. But ooh, she'd be doing too much to the point where he said it. He was like, well, you really be defending me.
Yeah.
Girl,
And
listen to him.
yeah, I'm like, is he embarrassed? Like, I think you're right. And to add on to it, he's very insecure about
Yeah.
himself. And when people pick on him, you can read it on his face how he feels bad about it. I mean, she just knows a lot about his like emotional world
Yeah.
in that way. And so I
Yeah.
think that's also why she does it. But when he was like, man, you be doing, I was like, are you embarrassed? Like, do you not like it? Like,
I
how do
think
you
he just feels
be
like he
different?
doesn't deserve it.
Oh, he did say that he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah. It's
Girl,
just,
get out, Belle. Just get out. Get out. Everybody, let's move on to Felipe and Tori. Tori, get out. Tori, get out.
okay. Please tell me. I have a theory. What do you think Felipe said?
Ooh. Okay, the first is either he just, made out with a girl, found a girl. Okay, these are my few things. Made out with a girl, found a girl that he would like to have sex with, or threesome. But threesome's probably not it because I don't think like that is kind of normal at this point with couples. What's your theory? I'm
It's
dying.
like, so my theory is that he asked her for an open marriage. I think he said, can we stay married, but also still see other people? Because that's the only thing that would make her say that's abnormal, but he would think it's fine. And then he clearly still wants to be with her. So he didn't say, like, let's break up or anything like that. Open
Girl,
marriage.
girl, I think you're probably right. I think that would be ideal for him. It's gross though. It's gross.
Exactly.
It's gross.
Exactly.
Felipe, I don't like that man. I do not like that man. He can't take like I actually one thing I'll give him. Someone said that like he might be neurodivergent in our comments, and maybe that's why it's kind of hard for him to see like what he is saying is weird. Either that or he's just very selfish and self-centered. And that's probably the
Mhm.
answer, honestly, is that he's self-centered. Because how in the world can you continually say that you want to have sex with other women while your wife is sitting right there and not feel like that's not something that's impacting her? I also just wish that Tori just say something in the moment too, though.
Yeah.
I think like her just being quiet in those moments makes her just kind of fade into the background, and no one, like as the guy said, like no one considers her
Yeah.
in that moment. It sits there, and like you got to make your presence known. You gotta I'm the wife. Are you gonna be doing that? Like what the like if he speak up for yourself.
Mhm.
Um so I wish you would do a bit more of that, but maybe making sense. She's making sense overall.
Yeah, like, I agree with what she says, but I agree that I wish she would say it more, like, in the moment. But also, I mean, the fact that he needed a whole 24 hours, he needed a sleep to figure out, "Oh, I guess it was messy for me to think it was so funny that everyone would think I'd be a terrible husband." And he just was not connecting the dots on why that would bother her. I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Baby, it ain't got nothing to do with people. Like, it's just so immature to think, why are you caring about what people think about you? Like, that's just very high school mentality.
Exactly. Yes.
It ain't got nothing. Like, it just is how she feels. Why would you say that? Why would you say that in
Exactly.
front of people?
And all you
It's
had to do was be like, "Okay, guys, like, haha, but for real, I'm dedicated to Tori. Y'all know I'm not gonna be doing that shit." And you could
all you
still make
gotta
it cute and you could still make it funny.
That's all you gotta do. Express yourself. Say like, my player days are over. But the thing is that it's probably not. Is the problem? Like the
Exactly.
problem is that those are his authentic reactions, probably. And
Mhm.
Tori just gotta take the hint and just,
The
and I
one thing
guess she.
she didn't say to him that I wish she had is how much of the ick it gave her that he was so unhelpful with the car. Because
Ooh,
as for me, I'm going home. You were that unhelpful with my car breaking down. I'm getting in the Uber and going back to my place because this couple's retreat is not happening. That's a
I
deal breaker.
Exactly. That would be my break. That actually was my breaking point for them. That was my
Mhm.
breaking point. There's no way you're sitting. I'm driving, first of all. Why the hell am I driving?
Right?
Um, and my car's breaking down, and you ain't got no energy. You ain't got nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. You don't want to lift a finger. He's foot up, lean back.
And letting
And
her do all the problem solving. That's what, like, I can relate to her when she's like, I need somebody who's gonna make my life easier. As a single woman, I already have to solve all the problems. If you hear, now I have a second brain. Thank God. Now I don't have to be the only answer. And you just
and
sitting here looking at me, patting me on the shoulder.
what does he mean? He doesn't know anything about cars. Like he don't know how to buy a car. Like what?
That don't
What?
mean
It's just no, no. The
no,
honestly, the casting directors, producers, matchmakers, y'all are very wrong for casting this man. This man is not
no.
ready to be anybody's wife. He does not have it. He does
Yeah.
not. He's not ready. He's not. I
At
don't.
all. At all. The
And he
fact
might
that
even
we're
be a
at
bachelor
huh?
for the rest of his life. He might like it. Will be okay if he is a bachelor for the rest of his life. That's okay, and that
Yeah.
might be the case. What are
And
you
I
gonna
don't
say?
like the fact too that he's like, or the things that I like the best about Tori is that she's like, she completes me where I'm incomplete, or she's organized where I'm disorganized, because it's kind of the same deal with Belle and Mecca, where it's like, okay, so what are you doing for her? All she's doing is making you better, and you're just stressing her out and
Yeah.
not even being sure if you want to commit.
Do you think that's like another like generational thing of just like men not really knowing that they should be like that they should be considering what they're bringing to the table actually, or
You know, one thing, and I don't know how old everybody is, but I just read an article about how there's a prevalence of Gen Z men who are being taken care of by their girlfriends and who are
yes,
literally like unashamed. And I'm like,
yes,
the
that's a good.
pendulum has swung too far, because I think one of the issues with older millennials and like Gen X and stuff is they think all they have to do is be providers. And it's like, well, no, you also have to be emotionally supportive. And now we got the Gen Z men who are like, I'm not providing shit. Okay, hold on. There's a
I'm
middle
here.
ground. But come on,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, yeah. She's working, she's cooking, and now I gotta handle the car, I gotta
And now
handle the
she's doing the
dog.
car. That would have broke me, because I'm
No,
like, you sleeping while I'm cooking breakfast, you not walking my dog, you not taking out the trash, and you can't even lift a finger to figure out how to get AAA over here. Oh,
and then you yelling at me because I'm mad at you. You get mad at me because I'm mad at you. You can't slow down for that. It's too much. It's too much.
girl, he has triggered me. He has triggered me.
I am so glad whatever he did to self sabotage her saying yes, because I'm pretty sure she's gonna
Yes.
say no. I'm grateful. I'm
Yeah.
grateful. I
Me
need
too.
Tori to be, yeah, I need her to be free. I need her to be even from the mama. I need her to be free out that family, honestly. I
Yeah,
do.
because mom's a little weird.
Yes.
Mom's a little weird.
Um, all right.
Wait,
I don't have go ahead.
no, no, you go, you go.
I was gonna say I don't have anything to say about Adam and Marissa there. I'm assuming we'll get updates from them on the next batch.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think,
she might say
I honestly
yes.
think they'll be a good couple as just a boyfriend girlfriend. I feel like thinking of them as husband and wife is a little weird, But I will say that I liked them within all the couples. Like, I felt like they had the best energy. They were like bringing people together. They were like doing a good job of bonding with other people. Like, they were like the best couple
Yeah,
vibe wise.
I would agree
But
with
I don't
vibe.
know if they are
Yeah,
the best couple like substance wise.
they have very similar sense of humors, and they like each other's sense of humors, and I think that that is why they're winning. Like, they like each other in that way.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, and honestly, I don't really see how lifestyles outside of that
Yeah.
really matters. You know, like my dad plays golf every day. My mom goes to choir rehearsal. They watch TV together before they go to
Hmm.
bed. Like, you know, like that's
Hmm.
TV is where they bond. So they just got to figure out where they bond, and it might just be humor, and that's good enough,
Yeah.
maybe. Um, and Marissa's like, I mean, because when it comes to like emotional availability and all that, Adam probably still won't have that, but I don't know if that's like something she cares about, like, or maybe she can find in other places. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's not something that's an issue for them right now. So
Yeah. Hmm.
whatever. So Adam was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna give Shawn a run for his money," and like, he's so ready to come for him. And then Shawn apologizes, and Adam's like, "No, it's cool. I probably didn't handle it that well either." I
Fakeness.
was like, okay, all right, okay.
Fake.
You spoke a good game, but maybe it's because Shawn just came in apologetic and took accountability. I just made him not have to fight it, which is smart.
Yeah.
It's smart to just take
Yeah.
the
And he
apology.
he is good at coming back around after the fact. But let's talk about Shawn and Nikki
Oh,
because this is a big question. I have multiple questions.
okay.
So obviously, we're hearing multiple times Nikki say, Shawn said, I'd be a 7 in New York. And that's horrible. Oh my God. Wow. That's so rude. That's just like what Mecca said. And then we learn she was kind of calling him fat. She was teasing him about his belly.
Yeah.
Does that change
I
anything?
I almost blacked out when he's like, because okay, so is it like just because did she deny it the whole? Because she was denying it. I don't remember where it landed. Like,
She
did she say, "Okay,
said,
I did it"?
I don't remember. And he said, I remember it like it happened just now. And she was like, okay.
Okay,
She
okay,
didn't
I
fight
did
him.
see all that then. So they didn't close the loop really. I mean, two wrongs don't make it right. I will say, but that's kind of the point with Shawn, actually.
Mhm.
Instead of just saying, "Hey, that hurt my feelings," he got to hit her back.
Exactly.
He got to
That's
punch her back.
my issue with
You
him.
know. So yeah, that's it. It's not. It's nasty. It's nasty. It is.
Exactly.
And I keep want to be like he hates her. He kind of does hate her, high key. He kind of hates her. Like I think he wants her. I think he wants her attention, and he probably feels grateful that he has her. Maybe, maybe not. But there's somewhere where there's like a little bit of dislike.
Jealousy. I think he's jealous of her. I really do think he's jealous of her. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. It's something there. It's something there. It's some hateration for sure. So maybe it is
Yes.
just jealousy. It's some hateration.
The
How
thing
did
for
you feel
me,
though? Yeah.
yeah, like, because here's the thing. Let's say in that situation, she's poking fun at his body. There's 100 ways to respond to that. He could shut down and walk away and say, like, and just, be dismissive in that way. Or he could get really defensive and say, well, you don't know how hard I've worked on my body. I used to be bigger than this. And da, da, da. There's like 100 ways to respond. Or he could just be healthy and say, that hurt my feelings. But the fact that he takes the route of humbling her, of making her small, of trying to bring her down a notch, that's to me the problem. Why is that what you're reaching for? And even when he was asking her how she felt and she was getting a little long winded, she was. But why do you got to go, "Ugh, okay, girl, you're saying too much. You could just zone out. Just let her talk and be, and just, okay, fine. But it's another thing that's like a little way to bring her down. And I don't like that.
And the thing is that she was trying to validate him in their
Hmm.
relationship with her long-winded answer. I was ready for it. I was like, "Oh, let's like,"
Hmm.
and yeah, why wouldn't you just want to hear her out? Why didn't you want to hear her?
Yeah.
That's just I don't get it. What was the point of the question? And you talk about
Right.
like, well, I just wanted to get to know you more. Okay, well, listen to me then, and then ask me a question. Then ask me another question.
Hmm.
Or maybe like because when he asks his questions, he's looking for like a very
He
particular
wants an
answer.
answer. Correct.
And so if he wants a feeling, he basically wants like I don't know if you've ever seen like a feelings wheel.
Hmm.
He wanted an answer from the feelings wheel.
Hmm.
And so like you can say like, are you feeling excited? Are you nervous? Like kind of prompt her in that
Yeah.
way to help her get there because she can't read your mind. All she can do is react to the question you're giving her. So if her reaction was, well, I'm feeling good, and like let me tell you why I'm feeling good, let her be herself. Like I think that's what she said.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting because they're both saying the same thing about each other. Like when they are sweet and nice to me, that's when I feel soft and I can be sweet and nice back to them. And like that's when I feel, attraction and feelings. Um, and it's almost like what comes first, the egg or the chicken, like who needs to, start that and make it consistent. I think it's Shawn.
It
Although
should
maybe
be
it's Nikki.
Shawn.
It just will be. Like if Shawn, if you know for a fact with this lady, you get more bees with honey, then give bees as much, like just give the bees. It just shouldn't be that hard. But because he doesn't like her, because kind of like he's jealous of her, whatever
Hmm.
it is, he got to give her a little punch. Things are.
Yeah, it always has to come with some edge.
I think that they should not stay married. I think there's got to just be other people out there for you. I don't know.
I really wanted to believe in it because I do like the strides that they've made. And I feel like when they can put their egos away, there's good stuff there, but they can't. They can't. Because as
They can't.
soon as one feels offended, it's like they take too long to come back from being offended
Yeah.
instead of being able
With
to
me,
bounce back from it.
what I really like, what really I know now for sure that Nikki is sensitive.
Yes.
She's actually a very sensitive person, and I think that that is also something that Shawn is missing. And she keeps asking, like, just please handle me some sensitivity. Like, I don't even think she's that mean to him. She's direct. She's direct. But I don't think. Well, what's your? Because every new batch of episodes, you see people are like, actually, I kind of see that like this is Nikki's problem. Actually, like,
Hmm.
where do you stand in that whole idea
I
of like
think
who?
I don't think she's mean. I don't think she's mean. I think she's direct, and I think that she can maybe have a smart mouth, but
Mm,
I don't think that she'd be like an asshole to him.
I don't think so either. And even all the asshole that she might have given earlier, baby, she's so sweet. She really, honestly, she's made the most change out of
I think so
anyone on
too.
the cast. She has really, really tried, and it's beautiful to see. Like I think that that's what we all wanted. And she's given it for three weeks of our like,
Hmm.
so it's like what, 9 episodes. She's made progress in that way. Um, he might not really see her. I don't know if he really sees her. Like when you get like this perception of like, oh, she thinks she hot. Oh, she thinks she bougie. Oh, she thinks she better than me. I don't. I think he might still be there and not
Mm,
seeing like the softer. Like we all are like our inner child in some ways. And I don't think she's seen that inner child in her.
mm, hmm.
I think she kind of named like I would like to see like what's beneath his like meanness.
Yeah.
So, but
He's
they
just
don't have the time.
sassy. He's a sassy man. And
Sassy.
I don't like that. Like I don't do
Uh,
well in romantic situations with like men who like to clap back. Like I'm not doing clapbacks. Either you tell me what's wrong or we moving on, but don't try to like jab me, you know?
and
And I don't like
yeah.
that.
And that's kind of like the thing. Like Nikki is direct when he could also just be direct instead of being snippy and mean and like punching back. Like when you call me crazy, why you calling me crazy? Like
Hmm.
she hits it there where he is like, yeah, you crazy, and I don't know, but he, I don't think he's gonna find um, a
Me
good
either.
lady in this lifetime with the way he is. Honestly, I
I
don't.
agree. I
I don't.
agree.
I don't see. Ladies, let me know. Do y'all find Shawn attractive? Would you want a Shawn in your life? Let me know. Um, but yeah, I don't think that that's it.
The other
Michelle and
question I
Caitlin.
have
Oh, what was the third
is,
question?
yes, I told you I had a lot of questions about them.
Yes. Good, good,
The
good, good.
other question I have is about when they were talking about Cameron and Michelle. And they were basically saying, they act like they're so high and mighty. And even Nikki kind of said a little bit of this to Michelle directly, but Shawn specifically was like, Michelle is ignoring the fact that she has settled.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she said she wanted a certain income that he doesn't meet. She said that she doesn't want to move. And now, the geography is changing. And he was basically saying she's like growing silent resentment. What do you think?
Yeah, I remember that scene. I just one, like you're describing Nikki actually. Two,
Correct.
correct.
Yes.
And two, I don't think that that's really true. I think she's
I
pretty
don't think
happy with
so.
the guy. I don't see why she wouldn't be. Like she feels good with money. Money can like he has a good earning potential. He's attractive and he likes her.
Hmm.
And he's actually as he dream girl.
Hmm.
No, I'm pretty sure she's. Aren't we all like not? Aren't we all? But like this can't be the one like thing that you're pointing out about them. I know that you're like
Okay.
looking for something, But I don't know. Do you feel like she's settling with another
No,
man?
and I think that other people on threads were like agreeing with Shawn, and I'm like, honestly, this is clearly the problem with dating in 2026. That you all think that nobody is going to have to ever change their preferences or, you know, have some compromise. Compromise and settling is not the same thing. If the money stuff was a deal breaker for her, then yeah, she settled. But if that's just her strong preference, then
Yeah,
she
there's
they
just so
can
much.
shift.
There's so much goodness that like money can't. The money can't be that bad, babes. It's just not that bad. I just can't
Exactly.
imagine it's not that bad. And her money seems good enough, even if it is that bad. And you know, millennial women, we're very prepared to contribute to the household at
Hmm.
any level. So we're pretty mentally prepared for like maybe men to be making like a little bit less than us. And
Correct.
again, like it's very interesting for him to bring that up because like he continued, like he said in the beginning, like he does not mind making less than his, you know, the person that he's with. So why would he think that that's an issue for her that like that she's still holding on to? Um I'm just surprised because he's supposed to be like, you know, intellectual and I
Right.
you know, one thing I would like when you're intellectual, you just kind of find the thing and you make it sound so good that it, you know, we all just think it's true. But I do just feel like it was a bit of a reach that he made sound good.
Yeah.
But Nikki, on the other hand, she ate.
She did.
She ate
She did.
when she went for Michelle because essentially she's like, we are trying to figure our shit out. Like we're trying to figure out our relationships. We're not settling. We have not made a decision yet. We are just giving our all to the situation and seeing where we land. And we are calling out when our men are saying the wrong thing. So don't think we're settling. We're just trying to figure it out. We're working our asses off.
Yeah.
And you just sit over there and be cute and be quiet. Like
Like,
stop.
and at first I was cool, you know, like in the earlier episodes, like maybe the first or second group dinner. I didn't mind Michelle's comments, but now, girl, get off your high horse because now you're saying none of these women have respect for themselves. Girl, relax. Because there is going to
Relax.
come a time, it may not have happened yet, but there is going to come a time where Cam is going to finally get on your nerves or say some shit that's stupid. And it's just, are you just going to be like, bye? Or are you going to try to work it out? Come on.
Exactly. And I mean, Michelle, like, no shit, you were single 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Like, don't act like you've been having like amazing relationships this
Exactly.
whole time and that like you are just like you know how to do relationships. No, you're just very blessed in this moment to have a good man and y'all are aligned on a lot of things. That's not
Mm-mm.
like, you know, every season there has to be one and you're the one, but it's very soon for you to be acting this smug. It just really is. So I'm so glad Nikki kind of because she didn't say anything back, right? I think she just kind of
She
left
did
it
not.
there.
Hmm.
Someone needed to say
Period.
it. Someone needed to say it.
Yeah, but yeah, Michelle's on her high horse, and Cam is messy. Cam loves
They're
some
both
gossip.
messy. Oh, because Cam is the one who brought it to Michelle. And
Correct.
do you think Michelle? First of all, I hated the way that Michelle communicated it to them.
I agree.
Using titties. That's not even the reason why I hated the way that she communicated with. Like, we're using titties. Like, in the way she said it, just made it seem dirty. I'm like, oh. But yeah, she just didn't communicate it. I don't know. Maybe talk to Mecca. Maybe I don't know. I
Mm,
just
yeah, she was being messy.
she did it kindly. I was gonna say she didn't do it kindly, but she did because she's like, this might hurt, and it like you know might not be happy to hear. Um, do you think like more context would have mattered? Maybe not.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think yeah, probably not. I think the way that she communicated was basically like he, you know, was just saying no and he was just saying she but it was pulled out of him. It wasn't like an easy thing
Mhm.
for him to say, but that doesn't really matter honestly. It just doesn't
Yeah,
matter. So,
yeah.
did you watch their date? I did because I needed like I wanted to be like here on time.
Hmm.
So I needed to like make up 15 minutes. I skipped Michelle and Cameron's like final date or whatever. Why did
Hmm.
they get to go on all anyways?
They
Did you
all,
watch that?
I think they all had dates at some point, but yeah, I watched it. I mean, it was fine. Like they're trying to
Okay.
manufacture drama of like maybe they're not sure, which is like crazy because clearly they're sure. But Michelle's like, you know, I just want to make sure that you know, he doesn't get caught up in his fear of commitment. And he's like, you know, I really, I don't want to lose myself in a relationship. Blah blah blah. We just got to try to have some fake drama because y'all are both going to say yes.
Yeah, he had to say something, and that is BS. Like he's in.
Right.
Um, something very I want to say something that I've picked up on, and I just think you can tell the difference of like how Mecca and Belle was raised, right? Like we mentioned this a little bit last week, but just like even though she was poor, you can tell that her mom spoke a lot of life and confidence into her. Like Belle is sure of herself, like it's she's not letting us feel at least that him not feeling attractive, like feeling that she was attractive, it does not seem to really be hurting her self-esteem.
Right.
Like she can take it, she can handle it. Whereas, we already know what's going on with Mecca, but I just really, even in the way they communicate, I'm like, the way parents speak to their kids is so important
Mm.
because like Mecca, she really had like multiple people had to hold up a mirror and be like, what you said was crazy for him to be like, yeah. And now he's so shameful about it, blah, 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 blah. He thought he was better. But I just don't think he knows how to communicate kindly, especially to people he loves or people that he care about or
Mm.
people who loves him. That might be the thing, actually. That might be the thing. When people love him, give him love, I just don't know if he can, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's not true. I was like, I don't know if he can like give that love back or he doesn't feel, maybe not, because I think he did a good job for the birthday. And I think
Mm-hmm.
he's pretty kind and soft with her for the most part. So maybe not that, but I'm proud of Belle overall is what I really want to say. I'm proud of her. I'm loving to see her confidence. I'm loving that she is saying like, I don't have to put up with this actually. I don't. And this isn't me. Like her and Tori, I'm like, okay, the girls are solid. The girls are going to figure
Yeah.
it out. So that's
Yes.
all.
Well, as long as Belle says no, I still have a little concern about this whole. I feel like I can contribute to helping him be a better man. Girl, do that as his
Girl,
friend.
the way he responded, because y'all, Brittany added Mecca
Sure
today.
did.
Okay. Post the little thing when
Yeah,
you
I'll put
edit
it on the
this.
screen. Hmm.
Um, the way he responded, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't think they're married. I don't think they're still together. I
I hope
just,
not.
something, because it wasn't, and I don't even think Shawn and Nikki are still together, but Shawn, there were some apologies. They were just like, Belle deserves better. Like he could have done that. And it was just like defending himself.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so yeah, no, they should not be together. Uh, Only couples I'm okay with them saying yes to each other. It's just Michelle and Cameron and Marissa and Adam.
yeah.
They might get divorced. I don't care. I don't care. Those are only two couples. And I won't miss you, Caitlyn. I won't miss you
Oh, at all.
at all.
Meantime, Devin, call me.
Devin, yes. We'll give you some affection. Girl, it's crazy. He put up with a lot, honestly. He put up with a lot.
So
He should have been
much.
called it. He should have been called it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay.
And then
Yeah.
last comment on her, she tried to make it seem like she kind of initiated the breakup. No, ma'am.
Thank
He was
you.
done with you.
Thank
And he
you.
made that very clear.
Girl, you know how many people's thighs I touch just to, be like, babes, that can't be it. That can't be it. That can't be. You just could have just used your words. You just could have used your words. It's
Hmm.
okay. If he wasn't picking up on it, use the words. How did this turn into an argument that lasted? Y'all could have been doing stuff. You could have just grabbed him and kissed him. Like he wants
Exactly.
you. He
There,
wants you.
for some reason, like, not only am I seeing Mecca and Caitlin as like potentially a match, but I think they also are similar. Like, they
Yeah.
are trying, just what they're saying about their partner versus the way they're acting with their partner just doesn't make sense to me. And I
Hmm.
think the truth of the matter is that their partner is just not their type. And they're just trying not to be Courtney about it.
Yeah.
They're like lying to themselves or to us.
I think I think it's both, right? Like Mecca, definitely not type. I think that Devin might be her type, but I don't think what we got from Caitlyn, I think she would give to any man right now. I just think that's
Hmm.
where she is. She doesn't even know it. She does not
Yeah.
know the way. When you, and I don't know if you've ever been there, but like when you get on your high horse that like men suck and men ain't shit and like I need to like protect myself from men, it is very hard to see that you're wrong in that. And
Hmm.
maybe you're not wrong, but like, the protection in the wall and the aggression that you put towards that, it's hard for you to feel like that is wrong.
Okay.
So she thinks that she's meant to be in a relationship. She's not healed enough to be in a she's not ready to love a man. She's not ready to love
Hmm.
a man.